we are back in action.
Yeah.
Talk about taking that little break off and getting kind of back at it and getting back in this championship hunt.
Yeah, so it was backing up to the and you always feel like you're ready when you have the speed and everything's going good at the practice track. It feels good, and then you realize your weaknesses right away. But you're in the middle of it, so you can work on things during the week, but you can't really make any big changes. So we took that 2 weeks, and we did some big changes. As far as his training, he changed a lot. The motorcycle's a lot different. So we didn't just say, oh, we got to be better, we got to be better. We actually did a lot, and I feel like we are a lot better. And coming into this weekend, the vibes are really good. Hayden won here last year, and it's his first Supercross win. So I feel like with the confidence we've got, with the improvements we've made, this is like the best scenario. Come back to Dallas and see where we're at.
So when it comes to Deegan, there's a lot of eyeballs that follow him.
Oh, yeah.
How has it been with working with him throughout that whole process? You've seen the kid grow up.
Yeah.
You've kind of seen him become a man and throughout this whole career and everything.
Yeah.
How's it been being on that side of things where you can see the pressure, the eyeballs, everything that he kind of has to go through of being a star in this sport? How has it been being with him on that side of things?
It's kind of been an eye-opener to me as far as like what the general fan is actually like. I know with other sports, people hate on fans because to them they're not real people. But to be with that person, with Hayden, like he is a real person. Sure, he says some stuff here and there that people don't like, but it makes it exciting. And I've seen a big growth in him, and it's pretty cool to see. Like his dad doesn't tell him say this, say that. He lets Hayden be himself, make his own mistakes, and then also be the guy he wants to be. But it does suck when I see like a bad weekend and you see the disappointment in him, but he actually uses that stuff as fuel. And I know when he tells people, hate on me, talk shit, I love it, I'll build off of it. He really does. Like he doesn't ever come in like upset that people are saying bad stuff. He's like, all right, more people to prove wrong. So that's cool.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
The Cowboy, AP. I feel like even though you're not from here, this kind of feels like a home race for you in a way. Like everything about it, like everything about like Texas, all that stuff just fits so much with you. How is it coming to this race, like with the fans, like and the track? Like what's your opinion on Arlington?
Arlington's awesome. I've always had a good time in Arlington, and like I did a bunch of the amateur nationals here growing up, and it's almost like a home race to me. I know so many people out here and so many fans out here that it's hard not to feel like a home race. So I love the dirt. The dirt here is like that reddish, sandy kind of clay. So yeah, it's always a good track for me, and yeah, I'm looking for a good night. It's
kind of weird. You've transformed your image so much, like to your true self, which I think is the cowboy hat and everything. It's weird to not see you in a cowboy hat.
yeah, it's
too cold though,
dude. Yeah, my ears wouldn't be able to take that.
Was it colder in Detroit or here?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe Wednesday here it was colder. It was like 13 or Wednesday or Thursday morning, I think it was like 13 degrees, which I think I only seen it get up to or down to 19 in Detroit. But I don't know. It's hard to say. With the wind chill here, it's so hard because there was no wind up in Detroit. So me and my wife were walking around and it didn't seem like that cold, but we were bundled up and there was no wind. So out here, the wind just cuts through you.
So you've always been the type of person that's very big on keeping it fun, having moto be fun, having your career be fun, all that kind of stuff. How do you think we can make moto fun again, but also keep it professional? Obviously, we're trying to take it to that level, but like, how can we keep moto fun?
Oh man, I don't know. I have fun just because it's me, and I've always had fun, but I think if we, if there were more money in our pockets, I think a lot.
There you go.
A lot more people would be having a lot more fun, and these privateers could be a lot more competitive, and I think overall it comes down to I don't want to say you got to get paid to have fun.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know, it'd be a lot more competitive for everybody. I think it would level the playing field out a little bit more.
Yeah. All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, look at Red Plate Coot, baby. How does it feel to do the performance that you did last weekend, run down Roxon, do all that stuff, but be able to put in the performance that I think a lot of people pegged you to do at the beginning of the season? Does it feel pretty good to like kind of shut up the haters, but also like be like, all right, this is what I was supposed to do? How did that feel last weekend?
It just felt awesome, right? Like whenever you can win a race, it's great. But to do it in the fashion I did, and the timing, and to be rewarded a tie with the red plate, just was super special, man. It's like I said, it was maybe overdue if you want to say that, but I think for me it was just a perfect weekend. It really was. I gelled well in the main event. I did my job, and I was rewarded well for it.
So I've seen a lot of people kind of label you as like, when you see blood in the water or when you see an opportunity, you kind of pounce on it. Do you think that that's a fair criticism at all of like, I don't know if I would necessarily say that's a criticism, but do you think that that is fair where it's like you see something and you kind of go after it like a shark, or you always have that mentality?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely hit it on the head a little bit, right? When you try, I feel like I seize the opportunity when the opportunity comes. With that being said, I'm trying every weekend, right? I'm always out there trying to go for the wins and put myself in a good opportunity, but I do feel comfortable when the pressure's on. I thrive in those situations, and like you said, when there's blood in the water, I feel like I'm probably not the guy you want behind you.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Yeah.
Kim Roxon, you have had a very long career so far. How do you think you've been managing to be able to be at the top level of the sport for so long when there's been other riders that have been riding similar lengths that haven't been able to find that groove that you've kind of been in and year out?
I don't know. I mean, everybody is uniquely themselves, you know what I mean? Like, there's just no such thing as two of the same people, so everybody has their own life and different things, and I don't know. And obviously, I mean, I had a roller coaster career, you know what I mean? A lot of highs, but definitely some lows as well. And I just really never stopped, like, really trying. But I don't know. Like I said, everybody is so different, and I can't answer for what I do or what the other guys do. It's just I happen to be, 30 now and love it. And
still young.
Yeah, still. Yeah, no, I agree. But for our sport, that's definitely further down the road than what it has been in the past. And I don't know. I'm just kind of taking it day by day, honestly.
What makes everybody talks about Arlington and like the dirt here and all that stuff? In your opinion, what makes this track better, or like the one that a lot of people look forward to on the circuit?
I don't know.
Would you say it's one that you look forward to?
I'm not here or there, honestly. The dirt's very unique because, as you can see right now, you'd be like, man, this looks tacky and amazing. Yeah. But it is slicker than you think. So this is actually probably one of the most deceiving dirts, honestly.
Okay.
Because we have some dirt in Florida as well that has a lot of sand in it, and it's really funky to ride, just way more slippery, no hold up in the ruts, you know what I mean? And this, like I said, this usually looks really tacky and like you have a lot of traction, but you really don't.
Goes away quick.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is, but I mean, even if you look at it right now, it's just it almost looked like some kind of like kid's Play-Doh.
Yes,
something.
Correct.
Like it just has a different look to it, and it really feels like that. I don't know if it's like the sandiness of it or something, but it's definitely a lot more slick than you think.
You know what's funny about that is most riders probably wouldn't be able to say the Play-Doh card, but you're a dad. Yeah. Like, so it's like,
yeah, that's true.
It's kind of funny. All right, last question. Would you rather ride a whole season without gloves or without goggles?
Without gloves by a landslide.
Okay. I just figured, I don't know, some people might have a different answer for that, but.
Yeah, no goggles, that would be rough. No gloves, not a big deal.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Probably feel weird, but.
Yeah.